We are back with another video today. Is the GoPro still on this time? It's still on. Would you look at that? What do you think of this morning, Shelby?
It is gorgeous. It's totally fall.
Definitely.
Foggy, colors changing. I love it.
It's fall, and Shelby is out here. I was gonna get out of town today, and then Shelby said she has today off, and she wants to get in on a fall jig bite. So I didn't, we fished a lake yesterday where we were just pounding fish, just catching a ton of fish. So I made sure to take Shelby to a lake that has just historically been fishing terrible the last couple times I've been out here. But the size will be very good if we can catch these fish. And the last two times I was out here was really big prefrontal or post-frontal conditions. So I'm hoping that today, with much more stable weather, that these fish they bite a little bit better. The goal today is to catch 5 nice ones. That's pretty insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. It could be better, it could be worse. I don't know. The last couple of days were definitely worse. I think if you spent a whole day out here yesterday, you would have caught more than 5. But, we're just going to fish this little morning session here and hopefully catch 5 big fall walleyes. At least that's kind of the goal. Let's just say 3 big ones, because we don't want to get
2 average.
And then 2 kind of those are nice, but they're not quite big. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But this is one of those lakes where you could definitely, the top end 26, 27, and they're just fat as can be. So that's kind of the goal. And the problem is not finding them. I mean, in a second here, I'm going to show you about 20 of them. And those are Cisco's. Those are Cisco's right down there. But the problem is not finding these fish. They're starting to be kind of a split of fish as we get into the 64 and under degree temperature range. There's a few fish showing up shallow. Most of these bigger fish are still out in deeper water right now. And as it keeps getting colder and the lake turns over, then you'll see a lot more fish up shallow. But we're going to kind of rock and roll in this deeper water pattern today. I'm going to get Shelby going with probably some live bait. And I'm going to probably go with whatever the fish want to bite, and we'll just go from there. There's one big pot of fish right there. There should be another one right when we get to kind of the top of this. Oh, I tell you, look at that. Look at that. Wow, Shelbster. And these are these packed up screenshots where you can start seeing this time of year when fish kind of really start loading out on some of this deep stuff. And I'll take a screenshot for you guys right here. And we're still going through them. So, Shelby, I've been out here 2 days now. You would logically think at this point, looking at this, if you just put the boat in reverse for a second, stalled the boat out, spot locked, and you just casted that same course in which we were just on, that you would be on a lot of fish, right? Like your bait would go through 30 fish on a cast, and you just catch a couple right away. So, we'll see if that's true, right? All right, we're gonna get rigged up, hopefully catch a fish, but there's no doubt there's plenty of fish back there to catch. Oh, there's a bite. No way. No way. Got him. Fish on. Oh my gosh, we finally got a bite. Wow. That took 20 minutes to get one bite. Not a super big one here, but nice walleye. There's just so many fish here, it's absurd. And I'm amazed that, you would think that you'd just get one on every cast because there's literally that many fish here, but that is not the reality. So you guys want to see a grinder struggling walleye video? Well, here it is. Here's the Tom Boley struggle train video. And this would be different maybe if this was just the first day I fished out here in weeks, but this is the 3rd day in a row I think I've been out here with roughly the same results. Big pods of fish right where they should be. Not a lot of biters. That one ate a jig in a minnow. There we go, getting it going to start the day. 19-inch stocky guy right there. I'll let him go. Gorgeous morning out. That one actually did pop it. I'm sure there's about 35 fish right behind the boat that are a lot bigger than that one. That didn't bite, but Success is, I guess, catching a fish out of the school, right, Shelby?
Yep.
Sometimes it seems like, oh, I got bit again right at the boat. Got him. Man, they're just coming right at the boat, and it's not big at all. In fact, it's really small, Shelby. Not only are we not catching a lot, we're not catching big either. It's a double whammy of struggle. We're getting pinched from both sides right now, Shelby. Here we go. Big, giant fall walleyes are on the prowl right now on this spot. Look at that monstrous fish. Well, there's only about 96 more fish right back in this angle here, so maybe one of them will be bigger than 14 inches. What do you think?
Well, I'm sure there are. It doesn't mean we're gonna catch them.
Yeah, that's for sure. Doesn't not mean we're gonna catch them. I feel like we're gonna have to go to something different. I just don't know about. I feel like these fish are just very like in a blah mood, you know. They're just there. Like, you know, when you go to your job and you're just like going through the motions and you're just like you're there and you're doing it, but like, you know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? That's what these fish are doing right now. Like, they're just watching it kind of go by the world, and you know. Which maybe we put something like snappy, aggressive in their face and just hyper rattle all of them, and we'll maybe get some more of these big ones to mess up. That's my thought process anyways. Get ready, get ready, get ready. And drop. Alright, well, we're going after a new strategy. The hyper rattle strategy. Dang it, dude, they did not follow me down. They didn't follow you down either. What the heck is up with that? Oh, one's coming down. Oh, right there, Shelby. Got one. Whoa, is he angry? Get the net. Get the net. These baits, they can come off so quick. We either got a nice one or he's hooked weird. It's the mono going through it. Oh yeah, nice walleye. Nice walleye. Got him. Got him, got him. We'll give you guys a look. Well, hyper rattle, productive on fish number one. He's all rolled up in the line. All right, there we go. Well, I have officially taken 2 drops on hyper rattles. I've got bites on both.
I'm failing miserably.
Shelby's failing miserably, but she'll come back strong. Look at that. That's a little better class of fish. Still not like really, really what we're after, but we do have 3 fish. You know, we're still on spot number 1 here. So maybe we'll try a few hyper rattle drops and go from there. I don't know. Maybe that'll be the way to go. I think what we're going to do is start jig. So these hyper rattles are phenomenal baits when it comes to catching walleyes. But one thing they can do is sometimes they can push fish. So like if you have a really big school of fish and the fish are really skittish, you might drop down and catch one, but then they might be gone for like an hour and then you might not see them again. So I think that the plan is probably going to be if we roll up on a really nice school of fish on a new spot, we'll jig them, Shelby, and then if we catch a couple or don't, then we'll go back through and hyper rattle them. And that's going to be our 1-2 combination, and hopefully within an hour here we should have a little bit more of an idea. You popped? Yep. Oh! She's got one.
It doesn't feel like a walleye. It feels tiny.
It could be a smallie running up. What is going on, dude?
Yeah.
What is going on to our big fish bite right now?
That's nothing. What is it? Tiny.
Oh my gosh. What is happening out here, Shelby? Something's obviously like, there's just, I don't know what's going on right now, you know? Well, we just moved spots.
Well, I caught a walleye, but.
Show the front camera. Your trophy.
Big old hands in this kind of thing. Well, I got a walleye finally, but nowhere near what we're looking for. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Shelby, I got one.
Oh.
Hopefully it's bigger than yours. Oh, it had to have been the same size. It just couldn't even eat it. Dude, what is going on? And the thing is like, these are not the majority of fish that are down there, are not these 14-inch runs. I don't know what is going on, but it obviously ain't, yeah, I'm just gonna go with a bigger minnow, a real big sucker. See if that does anything.
Hey, I was so happy I finally got a bite.
You were happy with that one?
I got a fish.
All right, you know, we've been fishing now for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and we've caught 4, Shelby?
Yeah.
4?
4.
Couple smalls and 2 halfway legit ones. Did I catch 3?
You caught 3 and I caught 1.
Well, one I caught on a jig was really small, right?
Yeah.
And then I caught one on a APPAREL, and I caught a decent but small one still on a jig. Okay, so that's pretty slow fishing for how many fish were around. So, you know, kind of the natural progression is obviously try different spots, because sometimes what can happen is you can be on the same lake, run through a number of spots, and on some spots they'll be biting better than others. The other thing you can do is try a different depth zone, and we have tried looking shallow, and there's just not a lot of fish shallow. This is just one of those lakes where it's like this time of year is normally good because all the fish are in the same spot, which is always a situation you want. It's just for whatever reason we're not getting bites. So then the next thing you can do is obviously try presentation changes, in which you tried the hyper rattle, which I think might kind of be the deal, the way to go, but like I said, I don't want to like bust all these fish right away. So we're going to do a little bit more jigging on a few of these spots. Fish are really easy to find right now. That part's not really an issue. It's just getting around them and sticking with it and getting them to bite. So, I mean, you guys always say you guys want to see a grinder video. Well, here's the grinder video. Beautiful fall day. It's nice, stable weather now. Walleyes all over the place. And we're just not getting the amount of bites or the right bites we want. And I'm already sick of fishing this spot, Shelby. We got to move again already. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to another spot, hopefully jig some fish. And if we don't get him to bite on a jig, then we're definitely, I think, just going to go to the smash and blast hyper rattle pattern. Oh, it's a fish, dude. God, I'm hooked up. Oh my gosh. Do we finally have one? Oh my gosh. Don't lose it, Shelby. We finally got our fish. Oh my goodness, dude. It's gonna be a stud. Okay, keep it over here. Dude, if this is a walleye, what the heck is going on right now?
Oh, I lost some. Oh, dude.
That was a big walleye. It wasn't even doing anything. There it was. We had it that close. It was that close. I'm sure Shelbster's not feeling too happy right now. Hey, no swearing on camera.
Well, I figured you weren't going to put that in there.
We have to, Shelby. We have to put that in there because we're not catching any fish. You just casted right over top of me.
Sorry.
Switch spots with me. Well, there it was. We finally got our.
Goodness.
We finally got our big bite. And now it's back to square one. It's almost like this whole day just kind of fell apart right there. What do you think, Sean?
Oh, that.
I.
Doing fine.
Were you doing fine? You were doing fine until you weren't doing fine.
Well, isn't that how it always goes?
That's how it seems to go for you.
Oh my God! Don't even right now. That one.
Holy cow, she's got one right there. Is it nice?
No.
Oh, it's just a 15-incher. Well, Shelbster, you did it. You hyper rattled one. We've kind of just gone to this presentation to salvage the day at this point, haven't we?
Yep.
And not a glamorous fish right there at all, but you did hyper rattle one, Shelby.
I did. It sat on the bottom for a minute too.
It sat on the bottom and then it bit.
Yeah.
Well, this is a grinder. This is a grade A grinder, isn't it,
Yeah.
Shelbster? Well, I mean, you know, I don't know what to say, Shelbster. Did we catch 5?
Pretty
I
sure.
caught 3 and you caught 2.
Yeah.
Were they big? No.
No.
Absolutely not. Was it a grinder? Absolutely, it was a grinder. Are we gonna stay on this lake for the rest of the day? Absolutely not. That would be foolish to do such a stupid thing. There's a lake we've been fishing, which is, you know, the last couple days, which has been super good. You know, I just kind of wanted to come out here and try this today, just to trying something different, and that's the results. This lake has been fishing like this all year long. Very difficult fishing. Not sure why. A lot of other times this season, it's just been hard to find a lot of fish. Not the case at all today. Finding tons of fish. Maybe the water temp drops 5 more degrees and all of a sudden they start biting really good. I don't know. We tried basically everything I normally tried. Jig and minnow, blade bait fishing, jig and plastics, hyper rattles. If I had to come out here and fish the rest of the day, I'd definitely just do jigs and hyper rattles. Maybe camp on the fish for a little bit. And it's progressively looking worse as the day goes on. I don't know what, it's like the fish are just kind of spreading off of the sweet spots and not really holding as tight to structure anymore. And honestly, probably the best thing to do might be pull spinner rigs over the basin out here and over some of this deep structure. But I am so sick of doing that. I can't even do it again. But yeah, there's your grinder video. Most of the time we don't probably post a whole lot of content like this, but I figured why not post it, show you guys the other side of the days where we don't post videos. But like I said, we're gonna get out of here, got some things to do, and then it's right back to fishing this evening. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys are not yet, please subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you next time.